And welcome in, everybody. Almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab in this one, Kevin Gausman.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Now, here is Brian Roberts. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Happ makes the grab, one away. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
In the air, left field. Happ sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starting pitcher in this one, Randy Johnson.
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Trout snags it on the run. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
2 down, bases empty. Willie Mays digging in now. There's a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Gausman back to work. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The right fielder.
And now here is Harper. That's hard hit on the line. Willie Mays makes the play. And there's 2 away. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. With the shift on, hits right into it, and he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
And there's a hit. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now here is David Wright. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. So bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Ian Happ. Yeah, that's fouled off. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Makes the catch for the out. One down. And now it's Dalton Varsho. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Rips one to right. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
And that's down. A base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Masataka Yoshida in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Going to count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Jimenez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. That's out to center field. Mays sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
In the air, left side. Happ on the move. Has room, and he makes the catch. And next for New York, Derek Jeter. Fly to center his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Mays has it sized up. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Fought off foul. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Sheffield. And it's caught for the out. At the plate, Jake Holton. Inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Fouled off down the right side. Popped up. Roberts. Squeezes it. 2 down. Here's Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. That catches the corner. 2 out, space is empty. And that's in for a strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Heim snags it, and that is that. So they make short work of him there. 3 innings complete, no score. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Bodie Francis.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Foul ball there. Left-hand hitter waits. And now it's even up. Late swing, foul to the left. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Judge swings through it for strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And the runner stays where he is. Here comes Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. Into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Here's Trout. That's a base hit. Around third. Here's the throw. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Back-to-back base hits. I could watch base hits like that one all day long.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. David Wright stepping in now for the Yankees. Swinging a foul out of play. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though
that's a foul ball.
Bases loaded. 1 away. Next offering misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Jimenez. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, Monty Irvin steps to the dish now. And that drops in for a strike. Strike 2.
0-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's just having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Fastball for a strike.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And just to touch on Mays' defensive ability, there isn't a ball he couldn't get to or a throw he couldn't make. He was an artist out there in the outfield.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Happ in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. the foul pole home run. That'll fire up the dugout, and we're level. It's 1-1.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch.
Next to hit, Dalton Varsho. There's a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball,
Two
two
down,
strikes.
nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Adam Macko.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Chad Green up and throwing. Sandlin getting loose as well. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Hitting the air out to center field. Mays in pursuit. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup. And up next for New York, Brian Roberts. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Whips it to first. And there are two down. So two down now. And here is Derek Jeter. 0 for 2 in this one. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that extends the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
And here's the first baseman, Jason Giambi. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One hit. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And the batter now, Leo Jimenez. Johnson back to work. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-1.
Jimenez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in Panama. That one just misses. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Line to left, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains deadlocked at 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Angel Bastardo. Here is Aaron Judge. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Puts it away for the out. Here's Harper now, 1 for 2. Right side. Oh, look at the stop from his backside. And that's a great play for the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down. And if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Ryan Burr getting loose out there. Walker warming up as well. And another ball. And now 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And that misses. And that's ball 3. Line drive, caught. So they go quietly. And we're Andrew Miller
now
gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number 48, Andrew Miller.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Harper hauls it in, and there's one away. And now Andres Jimenez. And that is out of play. Miller, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Monty Irvin. Gets under it and pops it up. Roberts. And that's the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Chad Green.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Gary Sheffield.
Sheffield, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Hit in the air, right field. Yoshida has this one sized up, calls it in, and there's one away. Now the third. Baseman. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Gunnar Henderson.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The catcher.
And now the switch hitting. Catcher. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Sean Murphy trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Liner picked on the hop at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Yankees. Score remains tied. Staying in the game on defense, Gunnar Henderson. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. That's in there. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to Giambi. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Tyler Heineman. He represents the go-ahead run. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Offense held in check there. We look ahead to inning number 8. So remaining in the game defensively, Daniel Schneemann. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. New pitcher now for the Jays, Nick Sandlin. Back to the top of the order now. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. Line drive, that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Bunting for a hit. And a bunt back at the pitcher. And he barehands it. It's there, and that's a great play.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Yeah! In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. So the go-ahead run and score. Position. So now a pinch hitter, Cody Bellinger. Big spot for him here. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that's the third out. Ready for the Billy Wagner on a pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Billy Wagner.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
That one off the mark. And the count 1-2. Struck him out looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And now the right fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Outside low. And that's ball 2. 1 out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Alejandro Kirk digs in now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a foul straight back. Wagner, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Now 1-1. And there's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now at the plate, Jake Holton. Check swing, called strike. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Dives, but it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. And we stay tied as the inning ends. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still tied. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Eric Swanson. Now into the ball game on defense, Will Wagner. He'll play second. Bryce Harper to the plate. 1 for 3. The pitch. Swings through that one.
Now playing second base, number 9, Will Wagner.
1-1.
Bryce swings and drives one deep to right. That's well hit. That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's Mike Trout. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Makes the grab. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
Sheffield up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
2 balls,
pitch out,
no strike.
but no action.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that clips the inside corner.
2-1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. Grounded out his first time. And that one fouled off. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Runner from third in to score. And in the 9th, they take the lead.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they pick up a run. Back now as it'll be a pinch. Hitter to lead off, Davis Schneider.
And he would be the tying run, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
So they turn to their closer, Craig Kimbrell.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses.
I got one ball,
and
one
the count is 1-1. And fouled off.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
One-run game, bottom 9. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Joey Loperfido. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. That's inside. Ball 1. Fought off foul. And that's in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Blue Jays down a run. Next offering upstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Stuart Baroa in the box now. Take strike 1. This could end it. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road.